Welcome to the 10 best cars lineup of 2020. This list is made based on my personal opinions. Cars on this list are not the best at speed, acceleration, or any other specifications. They're just some awesome cars with brilliant appearances and incredible performances. Let's finish the introduction and get to the list real quick. Number 10 is a popular car company, and it is Lamborghini. Lamborghini has updated the Huracan lineup with the new Huracan Evo RWD, a model that Lamborghini says is focused around providing a more engaging and entertaining experience for the driver. The Huracan Evo rear-wheel drive puts the car in the driver's hands. The driving experience is delivered by the hardware. This car reminds the driver of Lamborghini's pure engineering origins. It has some reduced specs compared to its predecessor in order to keep all that power a little tame, considering it only has two wheels to travel through. It has 602 horsepower and a top speed of 325 km per hour. According to Lamborghini, the Huracan Evo RWD can hit 100 km per hour in 3.3 seconds and 200 in 9.3 seconds. The first customers who paid around $210,000 can expect to receive delivery sometime in the spring of 2020. Moving into number 9, we got Ford Mustang Shelby GT500. The Shelby GT500 returned in 2019 after a 5-year hiatus, the first iteration of the 6th generation Mustang to sport a supercharged V8 engine. This GT500 is also the most powerful street-legal Ford, even when compared to the Ford GT supercar. This beast is available for $70,000, but if you buy carbon fiber package, it will add $18,000 to the price. There's also a technology package for additional $3,000, which adds power seats, a better sound system, and blind spot monitors. Ford wanted the new GT500 to dominate at the drag strip and road course, and for that, limited its speed to 290 km per hour. Although 2020 Shelby is slower than its predecessor by 35 km per hour, it won't have any trouble doing a quarter mile in 11 seconds. Additionally, it is able to sprint to 100 km per hour in 3.7 seconds. The number 8 spot on this list is Chevrolet Corvette Stingray. It is the 8th generation of the Corvette sports car produced by American automobile manufacturer Chevrolet. Also known as Corvette C8, it is the first mid-engine Corvette since the model's introduction in 1953. Its base price is $58,000, and it is capable of generating 490 horsepower, pushing it to a top speed of 312 km per hour. As for the acceleration, Chevrolet claims that the C8 can accelerate to 100 km per hour in around 3 seconds. It can also clock a quarter mile in 11.2 seconds, beating the previous generation models with ease. Mid-engined or not, the Corvette will always be a relatively attainable sports car. Toyota ranks the 7th among the best cars of 2020. Toyota GR Supra is an all-new Toyota model. It is a 2-seat sport coupe manufactured by the Japanese company Toyota in collaboration with BMW. Its engineering is based on BMW Z4, however the bodywork is completely Japanese. In stock form, it will run from 0 to 100 km per hour in 4.2 seconds on its way to an electronically limited top speed of 250 km per hour. Peel back the bespoke bodywork and you'll discover the guts of the new 2019 BMW Z4, including its engine and gearbox. The new Supra is thus a curious mix of German and Japanese parentage. The base models have been available since mid-2019 with the starting sticker of $50,000. The more expensive premium trim requires exactly $4,000 and gives you a premium JBL sound system and most advanced safety features. At the number 6, we have Ferrari F8 Tributo. The Ferrari F8 Tributo is a mid-engine sports car produced by the Italian automobile manufacturer Ferrari. The car is an update to the 488 Pista with notable changes. The upgrade is rather significant as far as design goes, but there are also some upgrades in performance. It is more powerful, lighter, and faster. It comes with the maximum power output of 710 HP and a top speed of 320 km per hour. In addition to that, it takes 2.9 seconds for F8 Tributo to sprint to 100 km per hour and 7.6 seconds to hit 200. The Ferrari F8 Tributo is expected to be one of the most popular Ferrari models once it arrives to global markets towards the end of 2020, with the price tag of $290,000. Number 5. We got Lotus Evija. Lotus Evija is a limited production electric sports car manufactured by British automobile manufacturer Lotus. Its codename is Type 130, as the production of it will be limited to 130 units. The 4 motors Evija has generates 1,970 HP in total and push this car to 100 km per hour in under 3 seconds and 300 km per hour in 9 seconds. Car enthusiasts see Lotus Evija as a rival to Rimac C2 and Pininfarina Battista due to their similar features, in particular their HPs that are close to 2,000. Lotus says it is the most powerful car ever to enter production. Being the lightest car in EV hypercar segment, it can reach a maximum speed of more than 320 km per hour. Another Lotus trait is aerodynamics. So on this car, we have an interesting way of managing airflow. It comes with a battery pack that can accept an 800 kilowatt charge. Such a charger is not available yet commercially, but once your local fast charger network operator gets there, the Evija will be able to fully replenish its cells in 9 minutes. Hooked onto an already accessible 350 kilowatt charge, the Evija's charge time will be 12 minutes to 80% and 18 to full. Lotus is aiming for a range of 400 kilometers, which would make the Evija more usable in daily traffic. These specifications the Evija has makes it cost around $2.2 million. The number 4th spot goes to Pininfarina Battista. It is an electric hypercar manufactured in Germany, with roots in the Italian car design firm and coach builder Pininfarina. It maxes out at 350 km per hour, falling 65 km per hour short of Rimac C2. Interestingly, the Battista is built upon the latest EV platform from Rimac, meaning that it is Rimac that has developed the powertrain and battery tech for Pininfarina. We know that this electric hypercar should be able to generate as much as 1,900 horsepower thanks to 4 electric motors it has. And with all that power, it can go from 0 to 100 in under 2 seconds and to 300 in 12 seconds. Having a claimed range of 450 kilometers, this beast retails at $2.5 million. We are at the top 3, and the 3rd best car is McLaren Speedtail. You're looking at the spiritual successor of the McLaren F1. McLaren has perhaps become a bit soft in recent years, so a new hypercar was needed to put the automaker back in headlines, and the all-new Speedtail answered the call. Powered by a hybrid drivetrain generating 1036 HP, it will likely be the fastest, most powerful, and most aerodynamic McLaren built to date. One of the coolest things about it is the central driving seat, a feature borrowed from the iconic F1. The interior is mostly furbished in leather, carbon fiber, and touchscreen displays, while the exterior was designed with only one thing in mind: speed. Speaking of which, it is claimed that the Speedtail has a top speed of 403 km per hour and can accelerate from 0 to 300 km per hour in 13 seconds, which actually makes it almost a full second quicker than the original version of Bugatti Chiron. Most details of the car are still being kept from us, which doesn't disturb me, and it shouldn't disturb you either, since it'll be delivered to only 106 people. When it comes to its price, it goes for more than $2.2 million, and all units have already been spoken for. Coming in at the number 2nd spot is the car known as Porsche Taycan. It is Porsche's first production electric car and is planned to be sold in 3 variants of different performance levels. Their names are 4S, Turbo, and Turbo S, but we will focus on the Turbo S model as it is the most powerful of them. By the way, it is not really a turbo. That name indicates more of a performance level. The Turbo S drives all 4 wheels with 2 electric motors, just like its brothers. The only difference is the amount of horsepower it produces, and it is 751. With all this power, it is capable of accelerating from 0 to 100 km per hour in 2.8 seconds. Porsche claims that its range will be around 400 km and the battery pack can be charged from a 5% state of charge to 80% in 22 minutes in ideal situations, with the DC fast charger offering 270 kilowatt of power. And lastly, the Turbo S model will be capable of achieving a top speed of 260 kilometers per hour. If you consider how good this car's spec sheet is, it shouldn't surprise you that its price starts from $186,000. And the king of this list is Rimac C2. This is an all-electric hypercar designed and manufactured by the Croatian automotive manufacturer Rimac Automobili. Speaking of hypercars, and Rimac in particular, the Croatian EV hypercar company rocked the automotive world by revealing their latest model at 2018 Geneva Motor Show. Rimac plans to produce 150 vehicles and is currently in the process of homologation for the global market. Each of those units were sold for $2 million. It features a full carbon fiber body, electronically controlled dampers, face recognition technology, and level 4 autonomous driving with artificial intelligence. Of the 2020 EVs headed to market, this is definitely one of the most, if not the most, capable. The most important detail of the Rimac C2 is its performance. Company claims that this monster can hit a top speed of 415 km per hour. With a combined power output of 1,914 HP generated by 4 separate electric motors, the car is able to accelerate to 100 km per hour from a standstill in only 1.9 seconds, making it potentially the fastest accelerating car ever made. When it comes to battery packs, range per charge is claimed to be 550 km and it can be charged to 80% in less than 30 minutes. Alright, that's it for this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and turn the bell icon on.